Hey everybody, this is Captain Ron from Kherson Kiss. So today's topic is going to be called hierarchy. And what do I mean by that? Hierarchy. Well, it's an interesting phenomena that I've discovered through my years of dating Ukrainian women and having married a Ukrainian lady. And this is something that we don't see the same, I believe, in the West. And when I say West, I refer to my own country, America. So in America, after talking to many, many men and myself having experience, is that it appears that when you're married to an American woman, for the most part, uh, yes, you rise in importance, but there are other things that can have more precedence. For example, many times we marry ladies in America that have children. So obviously we know that we have no higher precedence over the children. The children are always going to have a higher spot and rank over us, over a husband. Sometimes parents can have a higher level than the husband. But let's contrast that to Ukraine. And in Ukraine, when you first begin dating, you're pretty low on the totem pole. And with time, because as I've said before, Ukrainian women need lots of time to warm up, you might become a fiance. Well, that raises you up. But for the most part, the parents, the brothers, the sisters, and one special friend will still hold a higher ground than you. It's not until that you become married where then there's a transition where the man goes to the top and becomes the highest level in the hierarchy, and therefore is given the utmost respect and love and care. And if that gentleman should become sick in some way, your wife takes care of you completely. That doesn't disregard children, that doesn't disregard the parents, but it does come to big decisions where the wife listens to her man on things that they need to do for a lifestyle change. For example, for us, when we decided to make that move to Germany, it was a hard decision. My wife never wanted to leave Ukraine, and to convince her was pretty difficult. But once the war started, it made it easier, of course. Now we're thinking about maybe going back to the States. Her mom is against it. So imagine, I've been married for 7 years with complete love and 2 children, and her mom is now sending her information on the bad things of America, the violence, the pedophiles, the kidnappers, all the things that we all know about. And imagine if you're just a fiance getting fed that kind of information. That could be a disillusional thing to a Ukrainian lady who doesn't know the guy that well. So my advice to you is, you gotta build a relationship as deeply as you can. You need time. The 1 week trip ain't gonna happen. Romance tours, 1 week, date 3 or 4 times, ain't gonna happen. The deep-rooted love isn't gonna be there, I would say, 90% of the time. If you come with Kherson Kiss, we have a method where you build your relationship long-term, and that way, by the time you're together, there is a base to build from. Okay? So I wish you all the best. And remember, if you need help to find a relationship in Ukraine, there's only 3 ways. 1, you go there and live. 2, you know somebody that introduces you. Or 3, you know someone like us that you can trust that will introduce you, almost like number 2. All right? So we're here for you. And we've got Dennis, our men's coach, Vika, and Yana, our translators, and Dima, our co-founder, and his lovely wife, Anastasia. So until next time, Captain Ron, out.